So normally you got like a piece of rod or something, I think you stick in your spark plug, but I just used the spark plug tester and hooked it to that on my number one spark plug. But we fired it up and it was running like crap. We ended up turning it way advanced or retarded. I don't know, it's before top dead center, but it's way past. It's like, I'll show you here in a second when I fire it up, but I mean, it's like, I don't know, like, it's probably like 25 or something like that. I'll show you here in a second. So there's two lines. When I show you, there's gonna be two lines on that harmonic balancer. There's gonna be a shorter line that's towards the engine. On the left side, that's at 0, and then on the right side is 6 degrees. There's two lines that I marked. So the one on the right, more towards the driver's side, that's going to be the 6 degree mark. The one on the left is a 0 degree mark. But so we tried tuning it a little bit. I had a buddy come and help me because it was a two-man job. And also I replaced this solenoid here, and it kept getting stuck, and it keeps killing my battery just if I leave the ignition on, which shouldn't kill the battery completely. Like super quickly it does it. It should kill the battery after a while, but not like super quick. Oh, well, I guess maybe I've been being hard on the battery and everything, but you think, you should be able to play the radio for hours without it dying, right? I don't know. But anyway, I replaced it with this brand new solenoid. It's a different style. I'm going to bring it back because it got stuck on just like this one did. And I got this wire that goes from the alternator. It's like, like someone spliced it and they put heat shrink on it. And then I think it's like black and orange or red or something. I think it's, black and orange. Kind of a fat wire, and then it goes into like this rubber. It's like an inch long rubber piece, 1.5 inches. I don't know if that's fusible link or something, but and then it just goes, basically it turns into just two wires that go to the alternator. Like, I thought it's supposed to go to the coil. I look at this other one that goes over to the coil, which would be, or maybe it's this one. It's this pack here. This is where this red wire is coming out. It's this wire here underneath. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it runs through here and then goes into the firewall there. It comes out of that pack, this red wire. But isn't there supposed to be another wire that goes for the coil for the lower voltage? I don't see any other wires hanging out. There's a yellow wire. It's like a reddish, brown, orange wire. A small yellow wire, a fat yellow wire, a green wire, and this red wire that's got the prong on it. And this other one, it goes to the same. I don't know if you guys could have seen all that, but it goes to the same wire that goes to the firewall, and it splits off. The red one comes out of it, and these other wires come out of it, and they kind of swing out with a bunch of other wires. But there's that wire. It's like 3 wires, and then it turns into 1 wire. It's like a orange wire, a yellow wire, and a red wire. It's like orange with a stripe. I'm not sure what color the stripe is. Black maybe. But then it dies into this fat orange and brown wire. And then all these wires, I don't know if they come back or something. to go to the alternator. Isn't it supposed to go to the coil? I don't know. I can't figure it out because I can't find a diagram for this. It's got the Duraspark, you know. It's got a resistor underneath, and it's got this style coil or solenoid. But anyway, I'm gonna fire this up and show you how it sounds, I guess. What's that?
Pike.
Oh, the fillet?
Yeah, and then you know how they have the Y bones that everyone hates?
Yeah.
That's the Y bones.
That's still a pretty good sized fillet. I'd eat it.
It's probably like a pound and a half there.
Is that from the pike, you said?
Yeah.
Or the bass?
The pike.
Nice.
Well, if you don't know how to get the Y bones out, there's a way to play it where, like, that's the bones and that's all boneless.
I was gonna say, that's a pretty good sized piece. Yeah, so this thing keeps getting stuck, the solenoid. But I switched it back to the old one because the new one's messed up. I'm going to bring it back and see if I can get the other style. But still, I'd like to know where that wire goes. Like, why is that wire? It goes to the fat post. That's where it was. It didn't go to the little post. Like the secondary little post. Yeah, that starter motor was cranking. Smoke was pouring out of it when I first fired it up. It wouldn't shut off, so I had to run over here and hit it with a wrench, but I didn't even know it was on. So, I don't know if you can see this. Anyway, it's like I want to say a good inch. Let's see if I can zoom in. See it. But anyway, it's a good inch from the plate. It's really hard to see down there. See that white, the one on the right, that longer one, that's 6 degrees. We're about an inch from 6 degrees. It's running all right from there. Trying to time this thing, and I'll keep you guys updated. I know this wasn't that great of a video. You can't really see. It's getting dark. It's raining, but I just wanted to let you know I got it running. Now I just gotta fine tune it. But if anybody knows where I can get a manual for that, for this setup. It's a 6.6 liter 400 M. You can see it in the title. 1982 Ford Explorer. If anybody knows where I can get any kind of wiring diagram, even if I have to buy a manual, because I can't find anything specific for this vehicle. And also it says 5/8. Okay. Yeah, right there it says 5/8. Like I see the vacuum lines, but I'd really like to know where this wire goes. This one here, because it's hooked to the fat post. I want to know if it hooks to the small post, or why these solenoids keep getting stuck even though they're brand new. It keeps draining my battery. I feel like something's hooked up wrong. Or, I mean, does anybody do more than 6 degrees before top dead center? Because anytime I go back, it just wants to die and it runs like shit. So, anyway, let me know.